Hello everyone, welcome back. This is part 3 of Alan Wake playthrough. We continue here and jump into it. Pretty excited to keep playing through this. Made some significant progress. Got my handgun and a flashlight now that I can use.
But he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale. Into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
Okay. A new manuscript page. Got a television thing here. Radio, okay. We have some new choices. Okay. Okay, let me check something. Talk to Casey, okay. I don't think I found anything new, did I? Oh yeah, this one. Okay.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Okay. Where did Nightingale go? Okay. It's everything. Look around here. I think I gotta talk to Casey as well, right?
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose. The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
Nightingale up to Cauldron Lake. Okay. I think might be able to put some more things on here. Maybe here. There we go. Cool. Curious if I can get like keys off of anybody now. We're just gonna leave this guy dead here. Not like any explanation. Also makes it kind of sketchy if we're the only ones left alive, you know.
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
But that's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Yeah, right. talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean?
I need something to cut this.
He's gone like that.
Let's see. He go at it for a while.
They're a fine pair.
Funny too how everybody else up here is just like going about their business nonchalantly, as if there wasn't just gunfire downstairs and whatnot. Like, but the computer doesn't even have anything on it. What are you typing? It's almost like it kind of breaks the what is it called? Like it doesn't feel realistic, right? Like it kind of breaks that
Just a moment, ma'am.
illusion of the game that these people are doing things. But being that it's kind of a weird situation and whatnot, it kind of almost works.
Take it easy.
This ringing phone it.
How many times do we have to do this, Walter? Huh? I'm at my wit's end with you.
I want out. Something bad's going down. I can feel it. Let me out.
Do you think I like throwing you in jail every other day? No, I don't. Do you have any idea how much paperwork you're causing me? What's a lot?
Somebody's stealing toilet paper, nice. Having a little communication there, nice. Stuff, good stuff.
I can't force it open.
Okay. Guess we can just get going. Which everything's still off.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson.
Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
If you talk to anybody in a diner again. Probably not. Yeah, those two are gone. Nice looking diner. 81st Beer Fest.
Jaakko, we're
More of these dudes.
Setter is better.
Yeah, I think so. The car was in this direction, right? Hopefully I'm going the right way.
Hello.
Yeah, there he is. Nice. I didn't even check the lodge. I ain't go inside of it.
Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out. Get
Check the lodge while I'm here.
Any nice restaurants? I'm a bit of a foodie.
Well, the restaurants and shops in town are
closed at the moment, unfortunately. They'll have a grand reopening right after Deerfest, though. So if you're...
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale. For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Maine Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis Family Moose Jerky. And boy, what an eventful day here in Bright Falls. The FBI setting up... Sure, you're all asking the same question I am. Okay, you bring all this to...
Look into the news and movies focus 2010, cross-reference with old case files from New York City courts. Somebody is doing some sort of investigation. Locked. Close that. Check this. Okay, it's locked. Go that way.
It doesn't budge.
So that's all the rooms in this direction. See what else I can take a look at. At this room. It says dining room. Okay. Double check this private area. Oh, wait, this is like my case room. But now
I
they're
can't
in
get through
person,
this.
right? But it's similar. Interesting. Like same setup pretty much what's in my mind. But an actual location. Kind of cool.
Take care now.
Yeah, let's take a trip back down.
I don't know if coming to this town was...
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Ooh, chapter 2 essentially, I guess, return 2.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
Who are these guys? Oh, they're working on that thing.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do
Hello.
a damn thing.
Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater, Saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Ulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can not run through a garbage can.
Thank you. I need to head out.
There's nothing more to it, but yep. As I figured. Back here. A lunchbox? What is that? Okay, I think it's one that I already got, yeah, earlier. Before I was able to, go inside this thing.
Oh, now we're talking.
Can I talk to him again? No, okay.
Let's get to the murder site, Casey. A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
I think they have views inside that building. There's one of these lights here, which might not particularly be beneficial in this exact second, but I think it'll play a role soon. Gonna go back that way probably. It looks like, right? Yeah. The other side where we were investigating before. If there's any signs there. Over this way. I don't know if there's anything useful. Building. This is the building that I think I was in earlier, right? Yep. Might just find nothing new here.
I'm getting flashbacks. Remember Ohio?
Sure. The North Side Slasher. But that case was completely different.
The trees, Anderson. Forest.
Okay, here we go, yeah.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio.
This carving looks fresh.
There, I've already checked before, right? Yeah. Couldn't imagine there's anything new in here. Go back down and continue following the footsteps.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go? I can feel something. A presence. Nightingale
Jump
isn't
scare
far.
action. I knew this game was gonna have jump scares like that. I would have been great for a screen playthrough with the camera on. Games don't typically get me with jump scares, but I feel like that one was pretty good.
What is that? Seems like it's reacting to the light. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree. My flashlight burned the dark stuff away.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Is that where I just was at? The witch's hut? Let me see the case stuff real quick.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's Ladle?
Okay.
Is Witch's Ladle the doorway into the overlap? If so, that's where I'll find Nightingale. Light is the key. To stay safe. But for something more to be revealed as well.
Okay. Just a few tasks that I gotta do.
I need to find the witch's hut.
Pretty sure it's where I was at earlier. Stay up here, right?
This is the witch's hut.
Anderson, I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
Question is, where would the fuse be? There are a few different spots where there's a fuse located. Or I mean, where there's could be a fuse located, I should say. Not
Fuse box is missing a fuse.
guaranteed.
I need to find one to turn on the lights.
View up here.
This
Ah,
fuse
there we
is
go.
busted.
Okay, okay. Well, that's useless. Keep searching. That's the lunchbox. Got this.
This one looks good.
Oh,
People should
there we go.
really stop littering, though.
Oh yeah, I gotta light the fuse, or put the fuse in. Just light this place up. There we go. because it's essentially like a saving point. I have to finally create my first manual save.
Another page. Making progress.
Take this page real quick.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
And we're talking about or what?
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual. To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign.
Okay.
Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now? I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
The cultist isn't close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
That's easy enough to
I need
find.
to check the general store.
But I'm gonna call it here for this part. Do a quick save. There we go. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next part.